Delta. I'm a Delta fan. We put in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Deltas a year. But whoever came up with this design for a Roman tub valve, if I had their number right this minute, we would have ugly conversations. So it screws onto there. It's some kind of handle adapter. You put it on there, you know, like the instructions. So, well, you can't see anything. You can't tell if the handle's lined up. So then you start screwing this thing on there. Best you can tell from the way it feels, which the tile guys often mess the threads up and everything else. So we don't really have a good substrate to screw onto anyway. So then you're trying to screw this thing on there the best it feels, trying to line this up with where you think the handle stem is going to be. And then all of a sudden it gets hard to do, and then you end up with this. And I can't get it out. The threads are screwed up. These people are moving into this place this weekend. This little, whoever thought, anytime you screw metal on the plastic, it's hard enough as it is. But to make it metal on the plastic where you can't see it, and I tried screwing these things on here first, which is what I did, and which I think is what the instructions show. And then this happened. So this one actually successfully got on after about 15 minutes of trying to get it right, and actually screwed this into the handle on that one. And that seemed to work better, which was the plan on this one, but now I don't have any idea how I'm gonna get this thing out. And of course, this is custom ordered, not something on stock. My supply house don't keep these. So now we're gonna look stupid to our customer. It's a very bad design. I'm very unhappy with it. All right, Delta, after using a heat gun and some WD-40, which I sure hope don't screw up whatever the heck this piece of crap plastic's made out of. So now my threads are all jacked up. But anyway, because these threads are jacked up from the install or from the tile guy, or got on the nose here. So anyway, so the square part of the stem, oh, I forgot to get this little stupid thing out, which they don't tell, and the instructions stuck on this. Flat side toward the handle, okay? Flat side here toward the handle. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to roughly feel where that's lined up. And here we are screwing plastic onto jagged plastic now on jagged metal, because I've already tried to do this one time and it's totally got lodged up in there. So it's going on. I don't know if it's straight. I don't know if it's gonna get jacked up and cross threaded. It feels okay, but it felt okay last time. No. All the way down. Just about. No. I'm trying to get. Oh my gosh. This time it fit all the way down the damn bottom. Wow. So now I don't know what's happening. Oh. It screwed that thing up in there. Here's the channel locks. Yeah, so here's another one, Delta. Is it still video? Hopefully I can get that out of there with my finger, because if not, how do you expect a plumber to get that thing out of there? I assume there was a stop or something in there to keep it from doing that, because I did the same thing on this one. And I tried screwing them on here first, and that ended up disastrous, so. This is a bad design. Are you getting all this on video? I hope so. All right. Go ahead and pause it. All right, Delta, back again. We're still here. It's just 30 minutes after the last time I was on video. Finally, after getting that piece jammed in there, yes, WD-40's everywhere. That's what takes my stuff work. The threads on the rough end body are all jacked up. I finally did get this thing on there. It's all screwed up because I'm gonna try and get it on the rough end threads. The two flat sides you give us, yeah, well, if you put any pressure on it, it mashes. The knurled section's up top. Not only, I mean, there's no room to get anything on, because this is kind of a pretty standard design, stuck in a corner somewhere you can't hardly get to. Yeah, there's no good way to get on the knurls. When you do get on them, you can't put any pressure because you barely mash on it. And when you do that, then it deforms the threads and then it won't move. So, for fighting this cotton picking thing for 30 minutes. And that's just what we say in North Carolina. That's not a racial slur, whatever, for all political and minded people. And now again, I'm trying to line this thing up. Trying to feel, there's nothing to feel. I can feel some resistance right there. I feel it kind of pushing backwards against the handle, which means it make me think something's not going on. I guess I actually know that. See, that it doesn't feel good. It's stopping, so that makes me think it's on the stem, finally. I've never, most Roman tub installs take me like 10 minutes. You know, your traditional Windemere's, Woodhurst, all those tried and true designs. What is this thing? Let's customer get this out. Let me see what this junk is. And Lord, I hope that y'all have not incorporated this design in other stuff. Striker. There's your model number. I've been doing this 22 years. And working with my daddy, who was a plumber before that. Second generation. The third generation's holding the phone. Watching me, so it's not like I'm new to this. I've done this a long, long time. And this is one of the worst designs I've run across in a while. So I thought I'd video it. And while I'm on the subject of things that upset me from Delta, you know, Delta used to be a plumber-minded company. And I can't even sell my builder's faucets anymore because since you went box store, the Windermere that I buy at Supply House is $100, or the Woodhurst, it's all right in there, close to the same, about $100. You know, now it's a good, nice, solid brass faucet. But the builders will say, well, I can go to Lowe's and get a Windermere for $40. So why would I buy yours for $100? So then, of course, that kicks your plumbers in the nuts, and we can't make sales on faucets because they can just go get it from the big box stores. To where Delta used to be a professional-minded company. What is that? Look how loose it is. That's great. Why does it go? What is that? Probably gonna take that thing back off and tighten the packing on. That's the only thing I can think will make it do that. So anyway, so then we're hurt on that side too. We can't sell customers faucets, and I still push Delta. I'm starting to know why, but plumbers used to be your customers. And that's one reason we pushed it all these years. I'm gonna have to take that thing back off because that's clearly not gonna work. This one don't feel great. I mean, that's. Alright. So this time, some poor, unfortunate plumber, which if I ever get a call back for this thing on this job, I'll probably refuse it. So, God forbid this stem were to go bad. Because whatever poor, unfortunate plumber comes out here to replace this stem, which is normally like 5 minutes, is going to have to take that godforsaken ring off. And when they do, they're likely to lose their religion over it.